Namaste programs, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator, and the Rove through New Zealand continues with the New Zealand North Island bush trip leg 6 from Taumarunui to Norfolk. Let's go! Alright, there'll be nothing to stop us now. Let's go! Brakes on? No, the brakes aren't on. Why is my plane turning left? 54 seconds, 165 degrees. Taumarunui. After lifting into the sky from Taumarunui Airport, head to the south a short distance to reach the small town of Taumarunui. Fine, we saw it yesterday though. We saw it yesterday, bush trip designer. Oh, I'll be fine with it. Alright, gonna need a little bit more speed before we start turning. We've learnt that, well, not the hard way, but yeah, we've learnt that. Look at this beautiful day, the beautiful scenery. Wonder if we're heading to that mountain we saw yesterday. Oh, it's exciting. 500, yes, thank you. 180. Right, 165. There we go. There we go, there it is. On we go. On we go. Are we high enough to level off? Maybe. Let's go. Town, there it is. Little town, little town. What are they feeding you? Excellent, excellent. Right, a bit more speed. Wait till we start climbing again. Actually bigger than I thought yesterday. We came in this way, didn't we? I think we did anyway. Didn't notice how big it was. 234 for 39 seconds. 3 minutes and 9 seconds. Okope from Taumarunui continue on a west-southwest course, gaining a visual on State Highway 43. aka River Road. This section of the highway has been dubbed the Forgotten World Highway due to its remote nature that many find mysterious. Site where River Road intersects a prominent complex bend in the Ohura River. Just to the south of this intersection lies the tiny hamlet of Okope. Ooh, mysterious. There you'll find the shiny door. The shiny door. Is that what it was on Futurama? The shiny door? A bit more trimming down, a bit more trimming down, speeding up. I think we are headed towards that mountain we saw yesterday. Oh well, so be it. Hadge. Where was it? Let's see if we can find it. It wasn't there. That was that one over there. Do for a thumbnail, surely. Surely. If not, the new version of Photoshop is out with generative fill. Put whatever the fuck we want in the background there. Bloody AI. I love it and I hate it. I love it because it's just so amazing. And also it's just so ethically dodgy in a way. It's, you know, basically using the fruits of many people's labours as input without really giving them any kind of credit or anything. Money for that matter. Anyway, I'm sure the world will figure it out somehow if it's still here in 10 years. Rant over. That's not to say it won't come back, the rant, but for now that particular rant is over. This conversation is over. Oh, what movie was that? No, now I'm going to be trying to remember what movie that was. It didn't refuel. So sometimes it just doesn't refuel. And that's why we ran out of fuel. No, mustn't refuel anymore. They definitely added that. So there was no way of, you know, you have to bind the key to refuel, but there was no way of refueling originally without just using the key bind. You couldn't like fly drive your plane to the petrol pump at the airport or anything. It didn't work in the bush trips. And in the non-bush trips, you've got the fuel tab at the top. So I thought they added it just that it refuels each leg, and it doesn't seem to be that's the case. So I'm just going to manually refuel it. There we go. No one can stop me. There we go, 220. Yeah, that was Okape apparently. 220 for 442. Tahora. Turn slightly to the south and pass over the Ahura River, then follow State Highway 43, staying to its south. We're right above it right now. Pass over the Tangarakau River and then reach the tiny settlement of Tahora. Tiny settlement on end of string. Excuse me. A little bit croaky. Oh, there's the moon. Hadn't even noticed it. Why would it be a full moon? We had a full moon very recently. God, it might have been 4 weeks ago. Damn. We back to full moons already. Well, that's outrageous. Time flies. Like an arrow. Fruit flies like a banana. As the old saying goes. Definitely heading towards Mount Fuji over there. I did notice it in the background of the airport, so we must be heading to that. I know it's not Mount Fuji. Don't at me. But right now it looks like Mount Fuji. Please, don't at me. Oh, so we're in Manawatu Wanganui province, and we're not far enough from Taranaki. There's another name I only know from the rugby. Taranaki province. Oh, there's Tahora on the map, just past this ridge, I think. At the base of a bit of a hill. Will we be able to see it though? I think it might be down... Oh wow, at the top of this sort of hill just above our left wing, it says Old Tangarakau Township. Probably an old mine or something that doesn't exist anymore. Not very large, how could that be a township? And then Tahora is just below. And there's the Moki Tunnel. Must be a tunnel through here. Well, there, the highway, the 43, we're flying over right now. I'm not seeing any evidence of it, so that must be a tunnel under there. Bro. And they dug a tunnel through the mountain. The mines of Moria. So I did look at what plane it was. It's a... Shit, I've already forgotten. Beachcomber or whatever. Beechcraft something. My memory, man. My memory. Alright, good old Tahora's just down there somewhere. guess just off the left wing there's a bit of a town. Really seeing houses, but they might not be rendered in exactly in a way that I'm seeing them clearly. In Tahora, somewhere there. Now we wait for the purple arrow. Guide us on our way. Yes, 2:53 for 5 minutes and 2 seconds. Reset our clock. We're going to Okoki. It's just north of due west from Tahora, flying over the Makino forest. Find the intersection of two narrow dirt roads, Rerakino Road, which goes north-south, and Makino Road, which goes east-west. Pass over this intersection and continue flying over the Rerakino forest. Pass to the north of an unnamed airstrip and then follow the corridor of the narrow dirt Kaka Road, which leads to the tiny outpost of Okoki. Interesting. There's a bunch of tunnels over here. What's going on? Maybe there isn't a tunnel through the mountains. Maybe it was the road went over the mountains, because we've got Moki Tunnel, and Moki Tunnel West is all the way over here. What, it wouldn't be a tunnel all the way under here, would there? Wow. I'm shocked. There are no roads on the map at all, so I don't know where this Makino Road and Rerakino Road are exactly. We're going to hit Okoki before we hit any actual roads. Is that the sea there? Oh, no, it must be a bit large if it's a lake. Aranake. Province. Don't know why I'm speaking with a Scottish accent, if you could even call it that. South of the South Island has a lot of Scottish people. I don't know what accent Taranaki people would have. Probably, I don't know, does the North have a different accent to the South in New Zealand? I wouldn't be able to hear the difference. I can vaguely hear the difference between like Victoria and New South Wales and Queensland and Australia. But it's very subtle. Obviously, you can sort of tell the difference between Irish and Scottish and Welsh and Scouse, London. That's a lot more people over a lot more time, whereas New Zealand, not many people over not much time. Yep, don't know where these roads are that it mentioned. Don't know where this unnamed airstrip is. I've seen nothing. We've been lied to. Absolute hashtag fake news AI ChatGPT generated field. Just to the left here there's some kind of tunnel. It says Uruti Tunnel. Why would there be a tunnel there? Maybe it's just a mine shaft or something. There's a farm there. There must be some kind of road that leads to this farm, surely. Surely. Not far from Otoki though. Just past this next sort of group of hills, or in amongst it really. I've seen no evidence whatsoever of a runway or these two roads. I would like my money back. This is outrageous. Absolutely 100% rage of the out. And as always, we're heading quite a bit to the right of wherever we're meant to be going. Okoki's over to the left there somewhere. To the left, to the left. More. A quarry? No, it's just the colouring of the hills. Interesting. Yes, So that might be just a Koki there, just under the wing. Not sure. Can't really see much there. I don't know that it's a big town. Tiny outpost of a Koki, it did say. Tiny outpost. Oh, here we go, we're done. 261 for 133. Taumarunui. We're just heading slightly to the north and sight the North Taranaki Bight, a large bay that is part of the Tasman Sea. The town of Taumarunui lies where the Taumarunui River empties into the southern portion of the North Taranaki Bight. No, it's right here. Like it's just right there. It's where the R in Hot Rod is right now. That's Taumarunui. The farms. Not much else. Still haven't seen a football field. A rugby field. Unbelievable, really. They're obsessed with rugby in this country. I think there'd be rugby fields everywhere. Yet I haven't managed to notice one yet. I'm sure they've been there. I just haven't looked for them. Yep, I think we're about to turn, surely. Surely. Surely, game. Literally above the water now. What's wrong, Purple Arrow? You upset about something? Let's go, Purple Arrow. Time to turn. There we go. Good work. Good work, Purple Arrow. You're my best friend. 245 for 236. New Plymouth. Taumarunui follows State Highway 3, which is also known as the Main North Road, west of the city of New Plymouth. New Plymouth, named for the origin of the town's first settlers, Plymouth in southwest England, and is one of the major cities on the west coast of the North Island. Yes, I've heard of New Plymouth. Again, not because it's a rugby team, I've just heard of it. And yet I hadn't heard of Taronga. As far as I can remember. Ooh, definitely coming into some civilization here. Lots of farms. Lots of grey textures that will eventually turn up to be buildings and stuff, I guess. Good old New Plymouth. Little factory area there. I'm looking for a rugby field. Oh, it's an airport. Going to be the airport we're landing at, is it? I don't think so. We've got some time. Where are your rugby fields, mate? I don't want to play some rugby. Actually, we just had yesterday, as I'm recording this, the semi-finals of the World Cup, and let me tell you, 4 great games, 4 pretty dodgy refereeing decisions, but that's fine. Great games, but just a tragedy that Ireland and France are out in the quarter-finals. Just fix your draw. So yeah, I'm pretty much done with rugby. That's it's broken. It's broken. The 4 best teams played each other in the quarter-finals. Meanwhile, England's unbeaten and has not had a single really struggled game. They haven't looked great for their unbeaten run so far. Probably go on and win it, and good on them. Anyway, not talking rugby anymore. Fuck rugby, pardon my French. Yeah, there we go. 165 for 3 minutes and 6 seconds. Inglewood. From New Plymouth, head south following State Highway 3A to the town of Inglewood, which lies in one of New Zealand's most productive dairy farming regions. Good on you, Inglewood. Alright, and then the next segment is the landing at Norfolk, which will be 1 minute and 3 seconds. So I might as well read it out now so that I'm not trying to land and reach it out at the same time. Norfolk. Continue following State Highway 3A south from Inglewood and land at Norfolk Aerodrome. So we need to do our 3 minutes to Inglewood, which is, I think, sort of patch of grey right in front of us. We'll turn into a little city, a little town. Why no mention of this mountain? This is, I forgot the name. Is it Mount? No, we had that in the south. I was going to say Mount Cook, but that's the South Island. Is this the one that they used for Mount Doom? I thought, again, that was Mount Cook. Forgive me, I've forgotten the Maori name that goes with it. This one was surely Mount Doom, right? Look at it. Who knows? I forget. It's been so long since Lord of the Rings came out. Probably knew at the time the name of this mountain. And it's not mentioning it to me. And it's off my Google map because it's too far away. And I can't be bothered zooming out. That's just what they're expecting us to do. Excuse me. Were they expecting us to sneeze? Probably not. Every day, come on. The sneezing. Inglewood. Where do I know that name from? Inglewood in LA or something? Feels like an American name, Inglewood. I don't know why. Henry Peak Lookout? Henry Peak, is it? Anyway, we've just come on over Inglewood now. Oh, there's a racetrack. Still didn't find a rugby field. Too busy talking about whatever I was talking about. Too much ranting going on. Alright, 142 for 1 minute 3 seconds. The runway is a long green patch in amongst a long green patch of trees and fields and things. It should be here somewhere. Norfolk is literally right below us, so I am going to slow it down, turn it back, try to see this runway. Cannot see a runway. There's a Hello, got runway? If it wasn't all just green fields here, it would probably be obvious, but get some flaps down so that we can see a bit better. Where you're at, runway? It's not that, is it? No. Really? I'm above it? I don't think so. It's to my right. I'm gonna find it. We will find it. This I will promise you. Even if it takes all day. I just don't see a runway anywhere. It's now like we just sort of flew over it. Am I blind? I think I might be. Fly over this way a bit. Right, so it's back into my right. Alright, let's get a good look at the mountain now. It was nice. Nice of them to give us a good look at the mountain. Maybe one of these ones that doesn't exist anymore because of an update, isn't it? That's what it's going to be, isn't it? Is that it there? It's not what it looks like on the picture, but is that a runway? These little houses here? Don't know, it sort of looks like a runway. Is it? It's not far enough. It's going to be a bit further. Alright, well, we'll try landing here. Don't think it's a runway. And see what happens. I'm trying to brake now so that we've got enough speed to take off if it's not the right spot. Maybe. It was. Oh, I think they've messed something up there. There should be some kind of graphics in it. It doesn't matter. It completed. That's the important thing. That was like 6 of the North Island, New Zealand bush trip. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for existing. Au revoir. Goodbye.